Yo, welcome to another stream. तो आज अपन खेलने वाले हैं एक रॉक स्टार गेम। रॉक स्टार गेम खेलने वाले हैं और जिसका नाम है ला नोयर। पता नहीं इसका प्रोनाउंसिएशन राइट है कि नहीं, बट एक डिटेक्टिव गेम है और स्टोरी मोड वाला गेम है। माफिया टाइप से वाइब्स आ रहे हैं इसमें से। सो लेट्स सी कैसा होता है ये गेम। अगर अच्छा लगा तो पूरा खेलूंगा, पूरी सीरीज कंप्लीट करूंगा। अगर बोरिंग रहा तो फिर आई विल स्किप टू अनदर गेम। बट पहले स्टार्ट करते हैं, लेट्स सी। 2011 में बनाया था ये गेम और मैंने तो खेला नहीं है। मतलब आई थिंक सो मैंने स्टार्ट किया था, बट पता नहीं मैंने खेला था कि नहीं पूरा वो। तो होपफुली जो है ठीक है। ये इसका मेन्यू फुल शैडो वाला है। मैं इधर ढूंढ रहा था जब स्टार्ट किया था गेम। ये सब इधर आ रहा है, तो दिख भी नहीं रहा था। और ऑप्शंस सब हो गए। कंट्रोल से एक बार देख लेता हूँ। अगर गेम कंट्रोल से खेलना है तो खेल सकते हैं वैसे। ट्राई कर सकते हैं गेम के इससे। बट ये थोड़ा ओपन वर्ल्ड गेम है, तो मैं स्टार्ट तो इससे ही, मतलब कीबोर्ड माउस से ही देखता हूँ। बाद में देखेंगे कैसी। लेट्स स्टार्ट विद द स्टोरी। क्या है स्टोरी का?
A city on the verge of greatness. A new type of city, based not on the man, but on the automobile. The car. The symbol of freedom and vitality.
लॉस एंजलिस होता है ना, LA।
Where every man can own his own home, and have room to breathe, and not be overlooked by his neighbors. A city where a man's home is his castle. A quarter acre of the dream made possible by victory.
बात तो सही है।
The city of opportunists. The city of dreams, where Hollywood will shape the thoughts and desires of the entire planet.
अरे भाई स्कैम।
A city of pioneers. A city of dreamers.
Human mind.
A city of undercurrents, where not everything is as it seems.
अपना आई थिंक कैरेक्टर
A 20th century
Police
city
wale
that
ka.
will become a model for the world. A city that has no boundaries, that will stretch as far as the eye can see. In the Marine Corps, you deal with the chain of command. Mistakes get made, but you deal with them. You know what you're fighting for and that you're on the same team. But dealing with corruption is like chasing shadows. You never know whether the guy you're talking to is on the pad, or whether it's your partner Or maybe even the watch commander. So who do you trust, Cole? I made up my mind a long time ago.
KGBL calling caller 14 Adam. 14 Adam, come in.
Go ahead, KGPL.
14 Adam, see the detective at ambulance shooting at 6th and Industrial Street. Unit 16 William requests uniformed assistance for an evidence search. 14 Adam, code 2.
Roger, 14 Adam en route.
इधर तो
Here
लफड़ेबाजी
we
होगी.
go again. They don't request uniforms for an evidence search unless there's some kind of catch. Ever the optimist. From the beam of sunshine himself.
शूटिंग हुई है हैवी.
Floyd Rose, homicide. You might back up?
Yes, sir. Phelps and Dunn, Wilshire Division.
We had a shooting took place down this alleyway. We have the Vic, Scooter Payton, a Negro male bagged up and on his way to Central Morgue. Witness says a tall white guy, our shooter, put 2 in the Vic's head and then threw his piece. I need you guys to try and recover the gat.
You want us to look anywhere in particular?
Give it your best shot, guys. The dead guy's a lowlife. I'm not expecting any miracles here.
And if we recover the weapon?
Bag it and return it to technical services.
You hurry it up, Floyd. We
I'm
got
outta
places
here.
to be.
Happy hunting.
हैप्पी हंटिंग. वाह भाई.
This is a fist hump. Just going through the motions.
You're probably right. Let's just get it over and done.
मैटर
All
वेपन
right,
ढूंढना
have it
क्या
your
अभी?
way. We'll search right up to the back wall. If you still don't come up with anything, come find me and we'll talk it out. 2 heads are always better than 1.
पहले के टॉर्च कैसे थे? क्या? Musical failed to indicate that all clues at a location have
Look
been
at this
discovered.
junk.
Clue indicator will assist you in. Okay.
It's not my job to pick through other people's trash.
Chime or magnifying glass I can indicate object nearby can be examined. Okay. ठीक है. समझ गया.
What have you got, Phelps? Anything? Jesus. Cole, come take a look at this.
Shooter put him up against the wall and blew his brains out.
Hell of a way to go.
Doesn't really matter how you go once you're gone.
Don't get all deep on me, Phelps.
अच्छा exit.
I tell you, I'm jinxed. I always get landed with this crap.
Blood splatter stain in doorway. अच्छा.
We're never gonna find it. It's a waste of time.
ठीक है. समझ गया. इधर किधर तो फिर फेंका रहेगा. गन. Oh.
Ralph, there's something on the rooftop.
How the hell did you see that?
A reflection in the window. Looks like it might be our weapon. I'm gonna see if I can find a way up there.
All right, don't hurt yourself.
भाई यहाँ से
The gun's up on the roof, right? So we need to find a way up.
कहाँ से चढ़ूँ बट?
What kind of chumps do these homicide guys think we are?
ओह, यहाँ से चढ़ सकता हूँ ना? नहीं? What the fuck?
Building looks vacant. I don't want to wait around all night for the super to let us in. Is there a way up from the outside?
यहाँ से चढ़ने की है. ठीक है. साला. WASD to manipulate
How you doing,
and
Cole? Found it yet?
Smith & Wesson, serial S71893.
the soft chime indicate further. Oh,
2 rounds fired. And instead of dropping it down a drain, our shooter hoists it up here. Interesting guy.
हाँ, ये बंदा जो है. ओह, ओके, 2. अच्छा, ऐसा रहता है क्या?
We should follow up on this now, before the perp tries to leave town.
Each recovered clue is cache and category. कैटेगरी में डाल देते क्या इनको? ठीक है.
We have the gun, Cole. Let's take it back to Central. We could get a commendation.
Could show some initiative, Ralph, and see if we can come up with an owner.
That's a long shot, Cole.
It's a pretty fancy gun. You know a local gun store?
Sure. There's a place a couple of blocks from here.
Use your notebook to. What's the location?
Are you sure about this? It's not really our gig.
No harm in doing some digging. The suits didn't seem to give much of a damn.
Such a little Boy Scout, Cole. You can't wait to get out of that uniform, can you?
You'd rather round up drunks and help old ladies across the road?
I'd rather get through the day without the captain's foot up my ass.
It'll be fine, Ralph. You worry too much.
A typical Rockstar game की vibes आ रहे, full heavy. पर मज़ा आएगा, पर अगर ऐसा रहेगा तो कंट्रोलर से खेल के. कपल्स ऑफ ब्लॉक्स अवे बोल रहा है, तो देखो दूर है भाई. पुलिस वाले ही उड़ा रहे हैं भाई लोगों को. शूटिंग गैलरी ओपन 24 आवर्स. मार के फेंक दिया मतलब उसने गन.
Officers Phelps and Dunn. Can you tell us anything about this gun?
Smith & Wesson, Model 27, registered Magnum. Chambered for .357, nickel-plated with pearl grips. Same gun used by General Patton.
You're not suggesting he's the owner.
No, I'm not.
You seem to know a lot about the weapon.
I ought to. I sold it. You know, this piece will stop a rhino. These babies are only available special order. Here's my Smith & Wesson order book.
You mind if I take a look?
Be my guest. This is about something bad, right?
ओह, तो अपने को हर एक चीज देखना पड़ता है ये बहनचोद.
Model 27 with pearl grips, Cole. You see it on there?
Model 27 with a pearl grip. Item number Model 27 with a pearl grip. With a pearl grip. आगे नहीं हो सकता क्या? अच्छा इधर ही है मतलब. Model 27 with a walnut grip है ये तो. 25 27 ये रहा.
We're in luck. Errol Schroeder, 203 South Glass Street. Ordered the gun in February 46.
Yo, welcome.
Thanks, you've been a big help.
Anytime. Always happy to help out the LAPD.
अच्छा. Errol Schroeder ना. Registered gun owner and murdered suspect. ठीक है. डिटेक्टिव नहीं, इसका नहीं, पीछे लोकेशन. हाँ ये जो है सेट एज डेस्टिनेशन. चलो भाई.
Do we call it in?
Let's see if he's at home. Owning the gun doesn't prove he pulled the trigger.
Okay. In for a penny, in for a pound. Lead the way, Gunga Din.
भाई काम है, करना तो पड़ेगा. हाँ अब बंदे की गन है, मर्डर हुआ है उससे, रजिस्टर्ड गन है, तो देखना पड़ेगा अपार्टमेंट में जाके. तामरे
That
मैप
wasn't so
पूरा
hard,
पता था
was
क्यों
it?
नहीं इधर
Just
से
because
जाने.
we're in uniform doesn't mean we can't use our
Yeah.
initiative.
I guess so. Seems a little too good to be true. One-of-a-kind murder weapon bought locally using a real name. If Schroeder's our shooter...
मैप किधर दिखता है क्या? और मैं किधर हूँ? बहुत दूर है भाई, ये लौड़े का वाल बहुत दूर रहता है.
He's no criminal mastermind.
Most of them aren't. That's why they get caught. 2 out of every 3 crimes are done on impulse.
Another fact from the Phelps Encyclopedia of Thin Air.
मेरे को क्रॉस करके जाना पड़ेगा, तो मेरे को ब्रिज लेना पड़ेगा.
Really are full of it.
तो एम दबा के वापस नहीं आता है क्या बैक? डबल
You gonna leave the street light intact on this block?
अरे मेरा गाड़ी का ये टूट गया आगे का. शिट, ठोक गया मैं.
That's coming out of your wages, not mine.
बड़ा कह रहे ना बाबा. रुको, इसको ना अपन जो है बैलेंस में रखते हैं. ठीक है, प्यारा सा जो है. श्रोडर्स अपार्टमेंट 1048 हो रही है. चलो, गाड़ी जरा सा ठुक गई यार मेरी, गलत हो गया. अपार्टमेंट का नीचे जूते पॉलिश करने वाले. गोल्ड हैंडेड डोर्स अलाउ यू टू एंटर. ओह ऐसा है क्या? Inspector mailbox to learn your suspect.
Schroeder, apartment 2.
Apartment number 2. ठीक है. चोंग्या क्यों नहीं आ रहा है मेरे साथ? हेलो, दरवाजा खोलो.
What do you guys want?
I'm Officer Cole Phelps. This is Officer Dunn, Wilshire Division. You're the owner of a Smith & Wesson Model 27, nickel-plated with pearl grips?
I might be. What of it?
Then you'll be surprised to know that Scooter Payton was murdered tonight with your gun.
You're out of your mind. Scooter? He works for me. I have that gun here in my drawer. What the fuck is going on here?
You're under arrest, Schroeder. Cuff him, Ralph.
No way. You're not taking me down for this.
अबे
You ready?
तेरी में की मेरे दोस्त को मारेगा. मेरे दोस्त. हाँ हाँ हाँ. ये ले ये वापस ले. ये भी ले. अरे पकड़.
Ralph, you all right?
I'm fine. I hardly felt it. He's lucky he caught me off guard.
हाँ भाई गोली चला देने का ऐसे.
I'm gonna take a look around.
Investigating music plays when you enter a crime. Search location thoroughly to discover. Oh, ठीक है. यहाँ पर कुछ. ऐसा चाइम बजता है मतलब, या फिर वाइब्रेशन होता है ऐसा. नहीं, ये तो बाहर जाने का रास्ता है. मैग्नीफाइंग की ग्लास किधर आ रहा है इधर? उल्टा करना है इसको. उल्टा नहीं होता. ठीक है.
Junk.
तो यहाँ पे कुछ तो हो सकता है.
Don't think this is anything. It would take a smarter man than me to connect that.
मे बी इधर. हाँ ये रहा. ये क्या लिखा है? आर्टी रोजनबर्ग, सोमेयर्स, फ्रैंक ग्रीन, क्लेटन, टेड रॉसी, कप्लान, ग्रीर. What is it?
List of names and a series of numbers.
You dumb fucking sons of bitches! Get in this line now before I lose my temper!
Excuse me, Sergeant, but...
Excuse me? Fuck you!
You say another word and I'll break your fucking head and have you in the brig.
Some of us are here for...
I know why you're here, asswipe. I'm having a bad day, Private. Some people don't seem to want to get on this bus.
I didn't ask for your help.
He didn't ask for your help. Can you believe this guy? Who are you two? Abbott and Costello?
We're here for OCS, Sergeant.
So it's the three fucking stooges and you're here for OCS. God help this fucking country and the USMC. The Japanese will do the world a favor and kill you quickly. All three of you are on report. What are your fucking names?
Phelps.
Kelso.
Merrill.
Any other gentlemen for OCS? OCS is at Elliott. You take the Camp Elliott bus over there. This bus is for MCRD. This bus is for men who want to fight.
साला बेइज्जती कर दी बे.
Well, you picked the right place, Cole. A city that needed an honest cop like a thirsty man needed water. You'd heard the stories, but you weren't interested. You were here to fight the good fight, solve cases, right wrongs. The force is like politics. There's no city on the fence. You have to choose sides.
बात तो
A
सही.
brown paper envelope or a Greyhound ticket to Palookaville. It could only ever end one way.
All units to 211 in progress and shots fired at Westlake Savings and Loan. 1415
अरे अपना
West
नाम
3rd
क्या है?
Street.
मेरे को नाम ही भूल
Unit
गया
handle
अपना.
identifying code 3.
We'll take that. It's only a couple blocks from here.
14 Adam calling KGPL. We'll handle the 211.
Roger that, 14 Adam. Be advised, suspects are armed and dangerous.
Roger KGPL. 14 Adam en route.
चलो भाई. सबडू रॉबरी सस्पेक्ट. क्या बात है, मजा आएगा.
Make it quick, you guys. The cops are here. We gotta move it.
Weapon can retrieve weapon.
How long do you think you can hold out?
अरे भाई ठीक कर. बच गया रे बाबा. आगे नहीं बढ़ सकता क्या?
You're surrounded. Your buddies are dead. Try for the front door. Keep your goddamn head down. Use your cover, Phelps.
We don't know how many are in there. Take it slow. Backup will be here soon.
Exit cover, okay.
Stay down.
Bye.
That's it? We got them all? I think we got them, Cole. Should be all clear.
ऑर्डगन लेके बैठे हैं भाई.
Lieutenant Hopkins says anytime you reach for the shotguns, you're either going to end up dead or wearing a citation. So I guess...
It's okay, Ralph. You did well in there. I'm glad you had my back. Man couldn't ask for a better partner.
अपने बंदे का नाम है राल्फ. अपने साथी का नाम राल्फ है. अपना नाम शायद.
This kind of opportunity comes along once in a lifetime, Hank. I have to grasp it.
You have to survive it first, Cole. Here are the veterans. The Japs love to shoot officers.
If I can make a name for myself in this war, my future...
Thinking of taking on a company of the Emperor's finest single-handed? You don't seem the Sergeant York type to me.
When I need your opinion, Kelso, I'll ask for it.
अच्छा इन लोग मतलब
They talk
military
about
में थे
officers
पहले,
like
ऐसा
you
कुछ
in
तो
boot
scene
camp, Cole. They call it
इन
the
लोग
Custer
शायद
syndrome.
से military में थे
Guys
पहले,
who go
उसको
around
किसी
dreaming
को
of
wing
fame
में,
and glory and getting
उधर
all
से
of their
वो
men
लोग पुलिस
killed
में
in
आ
the
जाता है.
process.
Our duty is to lead, Kelso.
And their duty is to die for your wonderful future?
ये पुलिस विंग है, वो मिलिट्री विंग है, ऐसा कुछ तो है, ट्रेनिंग वाला. शायद ये रह सकता है.
Cole Phelps and Jack Kelso. With some people, it's as simple as chemistry. Two guys who should have been friends, but their personalities got in the way. Phelps, a good guy, wound way too tight. And Kelso, a quiet man who could never walk away from a fight.
Cole, Kelso.
Well, it's a shame you don't like to talk about it, Cole.
Ralph, friends who want to stay friends don't discuss religion or politics. And in my case, you can add the war to that.
I know that bum. Wendell Bowers. I put him away before he jumped parole.
भाई बहुत भारी बोला है.
Get after him,
Friends who want
Phelps.
to
I'll head him
stay
off in the
friends,
car.
never discuss religion and politics.
Wendell Bowers! Stop! LAPD!
तेरी में की बैग रखी तेरे. मारू तो लौड़े को.
Watch it!
इधर आ बे टकले. इधर भाग रहा है. कौन है ये? ये है कौन जिसके पीछे भाग रहा हूँ मैं?
Hold it right there!
Frank Bravo.
Stop now or I will shoot! I won't tell you again, Wendell. You don't want to do this, Wendell.
और मैं क्या क्या कर रहा हूँ मैं?
Get down from there right now!
अरे वो ऊपर चल रहा है. W दबा रहा हूँ मैं. Full W gaming. Rock.
Give it up, Wendell!
जल्दी.
I've done my time.
इधर आ.
You assholes already screwed me once.
तेरी. Nobody
It's over,
runs from
Bowers.
Allah. Jumping. Shafar.
Give it up, Bowers! There's nowhere left to go!
अरे बाप रे दे देना.
Looks like we've got the place to ourselves.
Oh. Reversal, huh? नहीं वो मारता हूँ जरा फिर ग्रैब करता हूँ उसको. अपर कट तो दिया है भाई.
What you doing, Wendell? Your parole officer's feeling lonely. He's got a hole in his life for an asshole like you. You can make it up to him in 10 years' time. Watch your head. This hump will be back in the Iron Hotel by tomorrow night. Nice work, Cole. You run track in high school?
Cole भाई full heavy, huh?
Part of the tradition of the Marine Corps and being an officer in the Marine Corps is the ability to make tough decisions. The right decision is not always the popular one. The right decision will get the men you care about killed. These ratings and your ability to give them frankly and truthfully directly affect your chances of successfully becoming a Marine officer. Candidate Phelps, you have the floor. Esprit de Corps, Merrill, 10. Franklin, 8. Weiss, 8. Donahoe, 6. Kowalski, 6. Hudson, 5. Kelso, 2. Leadership, Donahoe, 8. Franklin, 7. Merrill, 6. Kowalski, 6. Weiss, 5. Hudson, 5. Kelso, 1.
1-1 मिल रहा है मेरे को. भाई ये क्या हो रहा है?
I'm sorry, Captain, but I joined the Marine Corps to fight the enemy, not get involved in this schoolboy chicken shit.
Kelso, in my office, now!
Kelso भाई की टपाटप लेगा अभी ये ऑफिसर. Buyers be aware.
For every cop, there's the case that makes you. Gives you that leg up. Gets you recognized as the shining new star in the squad. The case that you solved that shows that you have the gumption, the gung-ho, the get up and go to make you stand out from your average rank-and-file patrolman. This could be the one goal.
LAPD, could you stand clear of the body, please? Has anyone called an ambulance?
We've called an ambulance and the police, but I'm afraid he's dead.
Okay, stand further back and move along. It's your choice, but make it quick, people.
Hey, Cole.
You got here quick.
My beat crosses 7th Street.
Okay. You're first reporting then. We'll get a perimeter going and move the crowd on. You better see what you can find out before the homicide dicks show up. I'll be with you in a moment.
I swear, this town's
Oh.
straight to hell.
Everybody stay back. Let us do our job.
Examine the body.
Broad daylight.
डायरेक्ट हाथ वाथ लगा रहा है ये तो.
I've seen everything.
यहाँ पर ये क्या सीन है? नेम गलेटा, सी गलेटा, अपार्टमेंट 511-018 साउथ ब्रॉडवे. आर्टिकल पर्ल इयरिंग, रिटेल का प्राइस है $52. अच्छा, पेमेंट मेड, लाया हुई टिकट नंबर
C. Galetta. Layaway receipt. Pearl earrings. Made out to Bank of Arcadia.
पहले मारामारी हुआ है लगता है इन लोग का. ये क्या कर रहा है ये?
The main reason Santa's so jolly is
All right. Yes, it's a dead person.
इधर कुछ है क्या? नहीं, इधर तो कुछ नहीं लग रहा है. Search location thoroughly to discover clue. कुछ तो गिरा है नीचे.
We should make sure we've checked the whole crime scene before questioning the witness.
I don't think you're a fool. But what's my opinion against thousands of others? Can I help you, sir?
I'm Officer Phelps, miss. I'm here about the shooting. Did you know the victim?
He was my boss, Mr. Gage.
Mr. Gage's first name.
Everett.
And you are?
Galleta. Clovis Galleta.
Ah. Two-store clerk, eyewitness to murder of Everett. बट इसने तो इयररिंग्स इसके लिए लिए थे. Questions are listed on the right.
You think you could tell me exactly what happened, miss?
I look around the shops at lunch. I was in a store when Mr. Gage, my boss, bursts in yelling that I'm late on my lunch.
And?
We came back. I was angry. I walked in front. I heard shots. I turned and saw Mr. Gage fall.
You will need to judge. If you think the witness is lying and you have a proof, select lie to accuse the witness of lying. You will need to present evidence. Oh, झूठ बोल रही है ये. इसके एक्सप्रेशंस देखो भाई. हाँ? झूठ बोलो.
You're lying, Miss Galetta. You know what happened and why.
झूठ
You're
बोलो.
going to tell me.
There's nothing to tell. I've done nothing wrong. How can you prove different?
Your pearl earrings, Miss Galetta. You've been paying for them for a whole year. Stop lying and tell me what happened at the jewelry store.
Oh, God. I won't lose the earrings, will I?
You could lose your freedom, you little fool, if you don't stop obstructing a murder investigation.
Mr. Kalu. Edgar Kalu. He runs the jewelry store. He's showing me a lovely watch. Mr. Gage bursts in. Mr. Kalu gets very angry with Mr. Gage, and they start yelling at each other. Mr. Gage tells me that all of the things in the store are junk, nickel-plated, made in Japan, and yells at me to get back to work.
Oh. Then what happened?
We get back here, and I hear a loud bang. Mr. Gage clutches at his back. I hear another bang, and another, and another. Mr. Gage falls to his knees. It looked very painful.
हो सकती है क्या? Details of shooting.
Which jewelry store?
Hartfield's. Broadway between 5th and 6th.
Did you see the person who shot Mr. Gage?
Of course I did. Mr. Kalu looked very angry. He kept firing the gun. He kept pulling the trigger.
कुछ तो गड़बड़ है भाई.
He threw the gun in a bin and turned and walked away.
If you think the witness is lying but you lack proof, select doubt. Press 2 to call the statement into doubt.
You're making me angry, Miss Galetta. Is that what you want? Tell me why Mr. Kalu shot Mr. Gage.
Mr. Gage hates Jews. A lot of people do. It's not my fault if he has nice things.
Possible religious motive. Oh, okay. अच्छा ये तो बड़ा बिग शॉट है. ये तो मेरे को लग रहा था कि इन लोग का कुछ तो लफड़ा चालू है साथ में, इसकी वजह से शूटिंग हुआ, इसने इसको मार दिया. बट ये तो रिलीजियस एंगल है. इसको अभी डिटेल ऑफ शूटिंग पूछता
हूं. How
many
shots did you hear, Miss Galetta?
It's difficult to remember. It sounded like there were so many, and they were so loud.
नहीं है, इसका बराबर बोल रही है.
Need you to concentrate.
नजरें चुराने वाली बकचोदी किया मतलब झूठ बोल
Minor
रही.
details can become important later on.
Well, there was one bang, and then another, and then 3 very quickly, close together. 5.
Thank you for your help, ma'am. You've been very brave. We'll need you to make a formal statement about what happened to Mr. Gage.
Does that mean I can still collect my... Never mind. Yes, officer, I'll make a statement.
Collect my क्या? Detected clue will be marked on the map, making them easier to find. अच्छा, ऐसा है कि डिटेक्टेड क्लू कहाँ पर है मैप पे?
Probably nothing.
भाई ये बोल रही थी कि उसने इसको मार के डस्टबिन में फेंक दिया. बराबर.
You all seem to be standing around. Shouldn't you be working?
FN Browning, serial number 01138. Might need to run it by a gun store.
Eagleson's gun store's a couple blocks from here. We have the murder weapon.
And the murderer. The girl saw it all. Our killer works at a jewelry store called Hartfield's.
That's a couple of blocks from here.
Thinking what I'm thinking?
Tate, maintain the perimeter.
I swear, this town's going straight to hell.
Possible religious motive, racial enmity between Kalu and Gage. बराबर, इनके बीच में लफड़ा था स्टार्टिंग से, ठीक है. Receipt for pearl earring made out on the bank of to be deleted. Fatal sidewalk shooting incident, one male victim. ठीक है. Store clerk testifies to Kalu shooting Everett Gage after a heated argument. FN Browning model 192 1922 handgun. ठीक है, लोकेशन पे जाता हूँ अभी. ये हार्ट फील है ना. चलो भाई.
God damn it, Cole!
Sorry.
God damn it, Cole!
कोल है मेरा नाम भाई, कोल. और वो रैल्फ है.
Officer, can I interest you in a new watch?
Officer Cole Phelps, are you Edgar Kalu?
No. Mr. Kalu is out back. He said he'd lie down. I'll buzz him for you.
Son of a bitch! Go, Cole, go!
हर कोई ऐसा भागता क्यों है भाई?
Kalu, get back here!
Aim your weapon or no?
One on us here.
Too late, Kalu!
इधर भाग रहा है ये. और ये भाई शॉप पे आके क्यों रुका है? केस फेल्ड. अच्छा, उसके पैर पे मारना था क्या? शिट.
Officer Cole Phelps, are you Edgar Kalu?
मेरे को भी वही लगा कि ये ना साला.
No. Mr. Kalu is out back. He said he'd lie down. I'll buzz him for you.
Son of a bitch! Go, Cole, go!
अच्छा, रन टू.
Kalu, get back here!
Look at that, what was that, chili?
Too late, Kalu!
अच्छा, उसको डराने का धमकाने का ऐसा क्यों है?
Don't make it worse, Kalu!
This trains are barely grazing.
Stop or I will shoot!
नसीब भाई. तेरा गन किधर गया?
Edgar Kalu, you're under arrest for the murder of Everett Gage.
भाई वो भागा भी नहीं है भाई, वो बंदा वो डायरेक्ट ज्वेलरी शॉप में जाके बैठ गया. ये क्या बख्श दिए?
The case that makes you and the case that breaks you. The one you never solve. The one that keeps you awake at night. The case that gnaws at your guts and ruins your marriage. The case that keeps you propping up a bar as you relive the what-ifs, the might-have-beens, the half-leads, and the half-truths. The case that other cops murmur about whenever you walk past. The case you never, ever discuss.
God's mill may grind slowly, but it grinds finely, son. I hear it's you who nabbed our malefactor from the shooting yesterday.
Yes, sir.
Then tell me, boyo, I hear you're quite the climber, a man of initiative. How would you like a chance at smiting this man with the sword of justice?
You're asking me to conduct the interview, sir?
I am, young Phelps. You've only been with us a short time and you've assembled yourself a stellar arrest record. Not to mention the fine work you did in the war, sending heathens back to the hell they came from. But I'm curious as to whether you can turn your hand to interrogation. Takes a certain animal cunning, lad. Do you think you might be ready for that?
भाई तेरा भाई
Yes,
हमेशा
sir.
रेडी है वो सब
I think I am.
Good man. You need many things for a conviction, young Phelps. A motive, opportunity, hard evidence, and best of all, a confession. If you fail in the former, you can always use a modicum of violence to obtain the latter. How are you feeling, lad?
So
Fine, sir.
chappy.
Very good. The evidence is overwhelming. May the cat eat him and the cat be eaten by the devil. Bring me a confession, young Phelps. This is your chance. Don't fail me.
अरे रुक भाई भाई ये तो फुल बुली वाइब्स दे रहा है मेरे को
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that. You followed Everett Gage and the girl back to the shoe store. You put 5 rounds in Gage's back.
Gage was a bastard. Whatever he got what was coming. But it had nothing to do with me.
Careful use of intuition. Select remove an answer to narrow down your range of. Select ask the community for statistic on how other detective approach this line of questioning. Oh, fuck. Heavy should be. Like how? Each cost 1 intuition point. Careful use of intuition can lead to breakthroughs in interview and interrogation. As the community is not available because there is a problem with the social club installation. क्योंकि ये तेरे भाई ने रिपैक डाउनलोड किया है ऑनलाइन तो
Didn't I ask for a lawyer? Shouldn't you be on the phone, officer?
अच्छा तो there is no तो ये तो
You shot Gage, and we know why. We can put you at the scene.
You can't prove anything.
We know all about the argument. Miss Galetta made a statement.
You're counting on the girl? You think her testimony is going to stand up in court?
You're going to the gas chamber, Edgar.
That Jew-hating fuck couldn't leave me alone. I had a sale. That girl was ready to buy.
Let's change the subject. You fasting for Yom Kippur, Mr. Kalu?
Yeah, let's change the subject, you going motherfucker. How about baseball?
You're not denying you're a Jew, Mr. Kalu.
This is America. It's not Germany. It's not a crime.
Some people don't like Jews, Mr. Kalu.
Yeah, and I guess you're one of them.
Gage hated Jews, didn't he, Mr. Kalu?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You're lying, Kalu. I think you lent Gage money, and he owed you payment.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm done with you. Go flap your gums somewhere else. I want my lawyer. I've just got to keep my mouth shut and watch you run around in circles. We're done. Unless you want to keep making a schmuck of yourself.
अरे यार हक दिया मैंने.
You disappoint me, Cole Phelps. Get back in there and raise some lumps, boy! I need a confession!
Hit बे हक दिया मैंने.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that. You followed Everett Gage and the girl back to the shoe store.
अच्छा ओके तो स्टार्ट से होगा ये.
In Gage's back.
Gage was a bastard. Whatever he got what was coming. But it had nothing to do with me.
ठीक है, अपन ने पहला जो है जो you'll need judge careful use intuition can lead to breakthrough in interview है. Careful use of intuition, okay. तो ये तो झूठ बोल रहा है. ठीक है.
You shot Gage, and we know why. We can put you at the scene.
You can't prove anything.
We know all about the argument. Miss Galetta made a statement.
You're counting on the girl? You think her testimony is going to stand up in court?
You're going to the gas chamber, Edgar.
That Jew-hating fuck couldn't leave me alone. I had a sale. That girl was ready to buy.
Let's change the subject.
मतलब religious motive तो है.
Mr. Kalu?
Yeah, let's change the subject, you going motherfucker. How about baseball?
You're not denying you're a Jew, Mr. Kalu.
This is America. It's not Germany. It's not a crime.
Some people don't like Jews, Mr. Kalu.
Yeah, and I guess you're one of them.
Gage hated Jews, didn't he, Mr. Kalu?
I don't know what you're talking about.
अच्छा ये Jew है और उसने मारा. Use one intuition.
Gage was a Jew hater. Get it off your chest.
Gage and his kind are pathetic. I've just got to keep my mouth shut and watch you run around in circles. We're done. Unless you want to keep making a schmuck of yourself.
अरे यार shit मैंने आए दबाना चाहिए था. भाग दे वापस.
You disappoint me, Cole Phelps.
Get back in there and raise some lumps, boy! I need a confession!
Cole. अच्छा. वो पैंट होती है. मैं आए दबाने का छोड़ के.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
हाँ ठीक है ठीक है.
Can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in
अच्छा
cold
तो वो
blood.
पूरा इंटरोगेशन होएगा स्टार्टिंग से. ओके ओके. भाई सही है भाई. हाँ.
You followed Everett Gage and the girl back to the shoe store. You put 5 rounds in Gage's back.
Gage was a bastard. Whatever he got what was coming. But it had nothing to do with me.
Whether or not they are telling the truth, they are fucking lying right now. Careful use of intuition can lead to breakthrough in interview. Okay.
You shot Gage, and we know why. We can put you at the scene.
You can't prove anything.
We know all about the argument. Miss Galetta made a statement.
You're counting on the girl? You think her testimony is going to stand up in court?
You're going to the gas chamber, Edgar.
That Jew-hating fuck couldn't leave me alone. I had a sale. That girl was ready to buy.
Possible religious motive.
Let's change the subject. You fasting for Yom Kippur, Mr. Kalu?
Yeah, let's change the subject, you going motherfucker. How about baseball?
You're not denying you're a Jew, Mr. Kalu.
This is America. It's not Germany. It's not a crime.
Some people don't like Jews, Mr. Kalu.
Yeah, and I guess you're one of them.
Gage hated Jews, didn't he, Mr. Kalu?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Remove an answer to narrow down your range of.
You left-wing leaning parasite. You expect me to sit here and listen to your drivel?
You call me that? You sit there and you call me those names, you goddamn goy putt snatcher? You and that stup Gage!
Why did you do it, Mr. Kalu?
Gage. He's in the Chamber of Commerce. He's in with all those momsers. He blocked every proposal I ever put forward. Kike this and kike that. He's been trying to ruin my business for years.
Edgar Kalu, I'm charging you with the first-degree murder of Everett Gage. I respect your beliefs and your right to hold them. I hope for your sake the jury can commute to murder in the second degree. May God have mercy on you, sir.
Masterfully done, Officer Phelps. It is just Officer Phelps. Isn't it, lad?
भाई finally हो गया भाई.
Then let me have a word with the Chief of Police, young Phelps. The department needs heroes. A shining, honest face the public can admire. I applaud a man with your talent for unwavering justice. Back to your duties for now, boyo. But here's a piece of advice. Get yourself 2 suits, get them pressed. You'll be needing.
ठीक है, 2 सूट लेने. Patrol complete. Your action have earned you a promotion. Prepare for reassignment. Los Angeles Police Department. ठीक है. Sound investigative technique, service weapon proficiency, peak physical condition, keen interrogation instinct. तेरा भाई on top sub में. Let's go. The driver's seat.
Here's your new desk, kid. You're on traffic. The hot sheet is posted here, next to the map.
What's his problem?
That's Biggs. He's an institution.
So this is what all the fuss is about. Why couldn't they build a freeway that goes past my place?
They haven't even approved the money yet, kid. The bond issue won't be till December. It'll be years before any of this will happen. Here's your new partner, Stefan Burkowski.
अरे वो बंदा निकल गया क्या?
You go easy on me and let me earn the odd citation, and maybe we'll get along fine.
I'm here to learn, Detective.
Oh, he's an intense one, isn't he, Mel? Intense. The newly minted detective here, Cole Phelps.
Hi, Phelps. I'll be keeping an eye on you. I could spend
Michael
a little
Phelps
time
का
basking
छोटा
in
भाई, Cole
reflected
Phelps.
glory. Make a change from busting hookers and dope fiends.
Who was that, Commander?
Roy Earl, chief detective and advice.
Do they all dress like movie stars?
Well, Roy is a movie star. And the whole of the seedy side of L.A. is his audience.
What is that supposed to mean?
Stick with me, kid. You'll find out. And now some housekeeping. Warm Central Division welcome for Detective Cole Phelps. Some of you guys may know Phelps. He's the cop who broke the jewelry store murder. Stand up and take a bow, Phelps.
If it's all right with you,
That's
sir.
an order, Phelps.
Shh, quiet, everybody.
Phelps is one of only 2 serving LAPD officers who received the Silver Star during the war. Really gave it those lousy Japanese, eh, Phelps?
I did my best, Captain.
My war hero is always so modest. I've partnered Phelps with everybody's favorite Pole, Stefan Bukowski.
Hope you like work, kid. Bukowski sure as hell doesn't.
Well, that's why we have partners, right? Okay, can it, guys. Stick with Bukowski. He's a good cop. He knows traffic inside and out. I'm going to start you out with 1 case. Do okay? I'll give you a couple more. You screw up, you'll be rousting vagrants and running license plates. Now get down to the PE Freight Depot, 6th and Alameda. A patrolman called in a suspicious vehicle. Signs of foul play. See what you can find out. Come on, Phelps.
Time for some detective action.
I never fired my gun.
I didn't come to California to be a secretary.
They really pushed you through quick, didn't they? 6 years on patrol before I got this desk. You were here in 5 minutes.
What do you want me to say? I didn't ask for any favors.
He ran the light on Olympic, and we finally collared him on Temple.
Canary says he'll sing. Only
There's
if I
the guy.
guarantee he
I
walks.
heard he's an honest cop. There's an oxymoron for you.
Mister, a man like you always loses battles.
इनको क्या हो गया भाई? ये भाई काफी आके बढ़ गया इधर.
You know this place? Sure. Near the old gas works and signal depot and the warehouse district. I'll direct.
All units of 459 just occurred in 6th
So,
and Sarah.
tell me a little about yourself, Phelps. Are we friends now, Kelsey? We have to work together. Don't be so touchy.
Grew up in San Francisco. My father was in shipping. Went to college at Stanford. Did 2 years ROTC before Reno CS at Camp Elliott. Shipped out in early '45 as a first lieutenant. Fought in the Okinawa campaign. I was wounded. Shipped back home. Did a year on the beach. Now I'm here.
So you won the Silver Star.
I don't want to talk about it.
Now let me get this straight. You single-handedly killed 40 Japs on this hill in Okinawa.
No. You were up there all night, draped in the flag, knife between your teeth, gun at the ready. Finished?
और ये बंदे ने 40 Japanese
The
लोगों को
Emperor
मारा है। वाह, वाह,
Hirohito
वाह।
himself leading the charge against you. I did my part, Bukowski. What did you do?
I kept the streets of LA safe for the people.
Yeah. Now I get it. Unfit for service. Fuck you.
All units, a 459 just occurred at 6th and Saris. Any unit to handle, code 2, identified.
You know, we might get there quicker if you use the siren.
Sounds like you had it rough. I did my job. No one is saying you didn't.
I did 6 years as a patrolman.
That's the third time you've told me.
वाह उड़ा दूंगा बच्चे लोग को यहाँ से।
That you, Bukowski? Go on through. Parking lot straight ahead.
I need to get back to work, officer.
The detectives are here now. You repeat to them what you told me.
I did the right thing by calling this in. I'm just a working stick.
Just give them your story and you'll be all right.
हाँ मतलब इसने देखा ना क्या सीन हुआ इसके लिए।
This is your first case, Phelps. It's okay to admit it if you're stumped. If you don't know what to do next, just come talk to me and we'll see what we can figure out.
Thanks, Stefan. You're okay.
चलो भाई अपना काम चालू। गाइस एक मिनट। इट्स टाइम फॉर मी टू यूज द कंट्रोलर। एक बार ट्राई करके देखता हूँ, अगर मजा आया तो कंट्रोलर से खेलूंगा। ये बेटर लग रहा है मेरे को, पता नहीं क्यों।
I'm Officer Hart.
Phelps, traffic. What have you got?
Abandoned car, probably stolen. The solid citizen is Nate Wilkie. He called it in.
What gives with the coroner?
There's blood all over the interior. Someone's copped a full Broderick, but no stiffs yet.
We have an owner for the car?
The car is registered to an Adrian Black, just north of Bunker Hill.
All right. We'll take a look around.
I'll keep Mr. Wilkie talking, but don't make him wait too long. He's the restless type.
Nice day for it.
When intuition pointed any location to detected clues will be marked on the map, making them easier to find.
I better get back to work, sir.
X to talk.
Sir, I'm Detective Phelps.
Name's Nate Wilkie.
You found the vehicle?
Sure. Saw it just sitting there. Strange place to be parking your car. Figured I'd better take a look. And then I saw all the blood. So I called the police.
Purpose at scene, knowledge of Adrian Black. नहीं, I guess purpose of सीन जो है पूछ सकते
Mind if I ask what you were doing out here?
हाँ.
Well, I work for the railway. I was on my way out to the switch and reckon I'd take a shortcut.
LB to use to intuition directly use कर सकते हैं यहाँ से ये better है फिर.
Did you see anybody else in the yard? Maybe somebody hanging around the car?
Nope. I hadn't seen a soul all day till you boys turned up.
अच्छा क्योंकि भाई ये रेलवे में काम कर रहे गाड़ी भी रेलवे में पार्क है मतलब रेलवे ट्रैक्स पे पार्क है तो बराबर ही बोल रहा होगा. Knowledge of Adrian Black.
Do you know Adrian Black, Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. That ain't a name I'm familiar with.
You ever seen the car before?
Funny enough, I did. A couple of nights ago, it was over there in the parking lot. I know most of the cars are parked here regular, so it kind of stood out.
Thank you for your patience, Mr. Wilkie. If you don't mind waiting a little longer, I'm sure we'll have more questions once we've had a look around.
How's the world looking?
Always the same two of you, fine. How about you?
I've got a mystery sample waiting at the lab. Practical joke.
थोड़ा वाइब्रेट हुआ भाई.
I guess.
ये.
Big lump of shit.
Camera will not zoom in on a relevant object. B to put an object on. Okay.
Mr. F. Morgan picked up a live pig yesterday?
$3 का. Okay.
Maybe.
इसको नहीं ना इसका कुछ सीन नहीं ना.
Not much help.
Not much help. पूरा
Victim
लाल.
Looks to have lost a lot of blood.
हाँ भाई लाल ही लाल हो गया भाई फुल.
Doc? Detective Phelps. What have we got?
A lot of blood for a blunt force injury. Victim must be in a very bad way.
Any sign of the guy?
Not unless he's in the trunk of the car.
अच्छा यहाँ पर है क्या? अच्छा ये पाइप से मारा है क्या इसको?
Brand name might give us something to go on.
Bloody pipe. बाप रे इसको तो खोल दिया ले.
This scene is a mess. Could have been a dozen different crimes committed down here with all the bows hopping freights.
Stencil glasses. Home repaired by the look of it.
Adrian Black.
32 years old, married. Sounds like an average guy. What was he doing out here? Happier times, I guess. We found a steel pipe with blood on it near the car. Do you know anything about it, Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. I went straight for the law when I saw the car was full of blood.
भाई ये बंदा सही बोल रहा है
When
भाई
you
ये
saw the
झूठ
blood,
नहीं बोल रहा है
was it wet, bright red, or darker like it is now?
Darker, I'd say. Looked dry already.
The wallet by the car. Was there anything in it when you arrived?
You accusing me of something, mister?
मेरे को डाउट आ रहा है इसने पैसे ले
We want
रहेंगे
the
रे बाबा
patrolman to hold you down while we turn out your pockets, Mr. Wilkie.
Maybe I checked inside that wallet. Not that I was gonna steal anything. Maybe I took a look. But there weren't no money in there. Not even change.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Wilkie. We'll contact your employer if we need anything more from you.
If you have to, I guess. I can't really spend no more time over this.
Somebody's got to inform the wife, Phelps. If you're done here,
We're going to notify the wife. You seem to have it under control here.
Yeah, I got this.
ठीक है Why to enter the vehicle? ठीक है अच्छा पढ़ते कैसे इसमें तो चलाते कैसे ये गाड़ी अच्छा इससे एक्सीलरेट होते हैं अच्छा पीछे आ गई
620 Bunker Hill Avenue. You know where that is?
Behind Bunker Hill, a couple blocks north of Central Station.
So, what do we tell the wife?
Play it by the book. There's no stiff yet, so let's see how it plays out.
थोड़ा गड़बड़ हो सकता है चलाने
Could be a
में
car theft gone wrong. Make Black drive somewhere lonely, then give him a tab.
But why would you want them hard?
Well, obviously, someone got a little heavy-handed.
It's the wrong way around.
Well, how so, genius?
Where is Adrian? If you've gone to all the trouble to steal the car and it goes wrong, you leave the body behind, not the car.
अच्छा इससे ब्रेक है
Got something there, Phelps. Doesn't add up.
got it
All units, shots fired off speed help. Chateau and Valencia. Chateau and Valencia. Shots fired off speed help. Unit to handle code 3.
About the guy in the crossing yesterday? No, what happened?
Over on Lincoln Avenue.
मैं
This
पहले
guy's driving
एक case
along
तो
and his
solve
oil
कर
light comes on. He stops the car and gets out. He pops the hood and...
He's on a rail crossing.
Oh, you got it. He's got his head under there checking the oil, and the Southern Pacific freight slams into his car doing 90 miles an hour. The car came to a rest more than a mile down the track.
What a pointless waste of life.
You'll get plenty of blood and guts and mindless stupidity working traffic, folks. And who needs a Second Amendment when we'll give a goddamn fool the license to get behind the wheel of an automobile?
बट मैप कैसे देखूंगा मैं ऐसे?
If it's a kidnapping, why leave the victim's ID? If it's a murder, why leave the car? The evidence doesn't add up.
Free lesson, folks. Evidence will only get you so far. You ask me, the whole thing feels hinky as hell.
What I wouldn't give to have your powers of intuition, Bukowski.
Don't worry, kid. Keep watching the master and you'll get there one day.
Watching the master. अबे चल. सो गया. और मर्डर करके भाग गया है कोई तो. बस यही हुआ. पेट्रोल का खर्चा गवर्नमेंट देगी क्या? इतना चला के लेके जाना पड़ रहा है.
Oh, unbelievable! Watch it!
मजा आ रहा है भाई. और शिफ्ट क्या होता है? ड्रिफ्ट मास्टर. वो ज्यादा नहीं दूर रह रहा है ये बंदा. पूरा बाहर.
You could have killed him.
भाई मेरे आ गया क्यों आ रहा है ये? किल्ड हिम. ब्लैक का रेसिडेंट भाई. इसकी बीवी को बताना है पति की मौत हो चुकी है. डेड बॉडी घूम है भाई. बट
Let's go introduce ourselves. You talk to her, Phelps. I'm no good at this shoulder to cry on stuff.
भाई कुछ काम का नहीं है ये बंदा.
Just a minute.
तो पगार खाने को बैठे फुकट की. मदद मेरी तो झटांग मर की नहीं कर रहा.
LAPD, Mrs. Black. May we come in? We have some bad news and we'd rather discuss this in private.
I'm Margaret Black. We can discuss this in the living room. Please come in.
टेंशन में आ गए भाई वो बंदी.
Your husband drives a blue Lincoln, Mrs. Black?
That's correct.
The car has been found abandoned, and I'm afraid there are signs of foul play.
I knew something was wrong when he didn't come home.
We believe your husband may be injured. We found a pipe on the scene with blood on it.
Oh no! My poor Adrian!
Does the name Insta-Heat mean anything to you, ma'am?
Yes, it does. We've just had a new water heater installed.
Whereabouts, Mrs. Black?
Just outside the kitchen window, at the side of the house.
I'd like you to try and stay calm and remember everything that you can about last night. My partner and I are going to take a look around. When you're ready, we're going to have some more questions for you. Is that okay?
Of course, officer. Anything to help secure my husband's safety.
Well, let's check the place out. Come on.
किचन में जाना पड़ेगा. किचन में वो पाइप लगा है जिससे भाई कुछ तो कर.
doesn't appear to be connected.
तो फिर वाइब्रेट क्यों हुआ भाई मेरा कंट्रोलर? किचन किधर है मैडम जी? किचन इधर है क्या? Oh, backstory an event which may or may not be related to your alienist Fontaine provides helps to troubled vets. Oh.
Lie down, make yourself comfortable. So, you're a friend of Courtney's?
Yes, Doctor.
He seems very concerned about you.
I have these visions. These blinding visions. I can't get them out of my head. My skull, it feels like it's in a vice.
I want to give you something to calm your nerves.
नशेड़ी ये डॉक्टर है, ये पता नहीं भाई, कुछ भी हो सकता है.
I want to take you on a journey back. I want you to remember the good things about your past. Occasions that made you laugh. Times that made you smile.
Have a good look around. There's got to be something in here to go on.
Newspaper collected, huh?
Kavanaugh's. So who brought this home? Maybe Adrian was a patron. R&I should have an address.
Record an investigation. Find a phone to call an address.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an address on a Kavanaugh's bar.
Certainly, Detective. One moment. Kavanaugh's Bar, corner of Aliso and Hewitt, south side of Union Station.
और ये माचिस का उससे क्या लेना देना भाई? माचिस से क्या ही मिलेगा अपने को? माचिस से मर्डर हो सकता है क्या? हो सकता है भाई, बोल नहीं सकते, कुछ भी हो सकता है. हर एक चीज एकदम प्रॉपरली. रुक जा. इंस्टा हीट एरा.
This was
Adrian
only
Black.
recently installed, not 2 days ago.
Maybe it's time we took a look around outside.
पेड़. अच्छा पेड़ है, मेरे को लगा वो बंदे ने मार दिया क्योंकि इसने ये नहीं दिया. इसको ले. ये माकड़ तोड़ने मेरे पीछे क्यों घूम रहा है? इधर है क्या? इधर लगा है क्या? इसके अंदर लगा है क्या? हाँ ये रहा इधर.
No use leaving the thing half finished. That can't be right. No, that won't work. That looks wrong. So the pipe missing from Mr. Black's heater is the same one that killed him. Huh. Seems like the assailant is a little closer to home.
Hello. Welcome. बीवी ने मारा रहेगा क्या पति को? चलो अभी इंट्रोगेट करते हैं बंदी को. बट मेरे को बीवी थोड़ी अच्छी लग रही है भाई. ये बीवी मतलब इसी बकचोद वाली बीवी नहीं लग रही है मेरे को. ठीक है, चलो भाई. मार्गरेट ब्लैक, ब्राउन, एज 30. ठीक है. वाइफ ऑफ मिसिंग पर्सन, स्लॉटर हाउस रिसीप्ट, कैवेनास बार मैच बुक. ठीक है. लोकेशन ऑफ एड्रियन ब्लैक एंड एलिबाई फॉर मिस्टर ब्लैक. ठीक है.
We found a receipt in the trunk of your husband's car for a live pig. This receipt was made out to an F. Morgan.
A pig? Adrian runs a tool business. That would be Frank Morgan. God knows what he's up to.
Maybe नहीं, ये सच ही बोल रही है.
What makes you say that about Morgan, ma'am?
He's the foreman at my husband's plant. Very shady character. I've told Adrian he needs to keep his distance from the staff. They're always out drinking together.
अच्छा. एक मिनट. For the time being, ठीक है. और ये भी थोड़ा क्योंकि वहां पर ये वाला सीन आ रहा है, राइट? तो ठीक है, चलेगा. पब्लिक को थोड़ा समझ में आएगा.
Is that all? I would hope you're taking this case more seriously, detective.
अरे शिट, क्या प्रेस कर दिया मैंने? नहीं, अभी नहीं, अभी और होगा. ठीक है. बैक कैसे जाते हैं? माँ के बैक फॉर बी.
Is that all? I would hope you're taking this case more seriously, detective.
Did your husband tell you where he was going last night?
All he said was he was going to meet Frank for a drink.
So Frank for a drink. ठीक है.
So nothing out of the usual then.
Well, He came home early from work. He never comes home early. And he went out early, too. He normally never leaves for the bar till about 7.
अच्छा, मतलब इसको बुलाया है किसी ने तो बराबर। अगर ये जल्दी नहीं गया, मतलब जल्दी गया, तो इसको किसी ने कॉल करके बुलाया कि बंटा आ, और फिर उसका गेम हो गया उधर।
Your husband frequents Kavanaugh's bar?
How did you know that? Adrian practically lives there after work.
हाँ, ये भी सच बोल रही है।
So Adrian spends a lot of time there.
Up until recently, he's been away in Seattle a lot on business.
I think you should come clean with us, Mrs. Black. Your husband is missing, and after our search, I'm willing to call the circumstances suspicious. Can you account for your movements last night?
You're not accusing me, are you? What an awful thing to say. I was here all night, of course, waiting for Adrian to come home.
भाई ये डाउट करता हूँ मैं, ठीक है?
The evidence is stacking up, Mrs. Black. It all places you at the rail yard last night.
I've already told you I was here all night alone. Your stack of evidence doesn't change a thing.
ठीक है, सही बोल रही है बंदी।
I doubt it.
ना, इसका कुछ काम नहीं है, ठीक है?
Circumstantial.
अटक क्यों गया ये चोंगा? इतना कुछ नहीं ना? Hold Y when next to a... Oh, hold Y, okay.
Do your job. I'll do mine.
This must be Adrian's. Stenzel. So the glasses are a match.
To my Adrian, lovesick and lonely without you.
My
Hurry back, my
Adrian.
darling.
This thing gets more and more interesting.
Nicole. अच्छा, तो ये बंदी का भी आइटम है क्या?
A used ticket to Seattle and a suitcase gone missing. Someone couldn't wait to get out of this house.
Oh. एविडेंस चाहिए था। अभी
I'm
लेता
all
हूँ इसको।
right now, detectives.
ये इसका नाम मार्गरेट है ना, और ये
Tell
निकोल
us
कौन
about
है?
the photo of Adrian in the bedroom.
What is there to tell? It's from his most recent business trip to Seattle.
झूठ बोलो.
There's plenty to tell. You just won't tell it. You're lying about the photograph, Mrs. Black.
झूठ बोलो.
You're incredibly rude and insensitive. But I guess you know that. I've told you what I know about the picture.
इसका भाग के जाने का प्लान है किसी के साथ.
You're wrong. I presume it's too much to expect an apology.
Was your husband wearing his glasses when he left here yesterday?
Yes, he just bought a new pair.
That's a lie, Margaret. You know exactly what Perry was wearing because you were there.
You're being flat out ridiculous now. Why don't you show me some proof of where I was supposed to be? If I was there, at least I'd know what happened to him. But I don't, detective. And you might not care. But that is the most terrible feeling.
Our job is to find out what happened to your husband. Your lack of cooperation can only hinder our investigation, Mrs. Black.
ओल्ड हुआ है. ठीक है भाई, इसकी ये चला है भाई. ए भाई चला तू.
You can drive.
So, where you want to go?
Jesus, I'm glad to be out of there.
Mr. and Mrs. Black don't seem to have the happiest home life.
He's
भाई
too
ये
scared to
अच्छा है ना
divorce
भाई,
her, and
चला
she's
नहीं
too
नहीं
much
मेरे
of a
को.
shrinking violet to throw him out. If this hadn't happened, they could have stayed miserable together forever.
You think she could have killed him?
She sure as hell doesn't seem to.
लेट्स गो भाई, यही तो करूंगा मैं भाई. चला भाई तू, मेरे को मत बता.
He wants a.
Hey, I know you.
Goddamn
No, you
wet.
don't.
और ये तो फुल पंखा फास्ट है इसका.
Running.
अरे रुक ना, इसको पूछते ना कि भाई तू किसको जानता है क्या ऐसा आया हुआ.
We were at school together. How about you buy me a drink for old time's
अरे
sake?
लौड़ा कितना पिएगा भाई, इसको पहले झूल रहा है. स्कूल फ्रेंड है बोलता है.
You recommend the special? You looking for someone?
Boy, that steak had seemed better.
इसको पूछता हूँ.
Something funny about the clam chowder.
You know Frank Morgan?
Sure. Frank's your regular. He's a loner in the back.
भाई मतलब फ्रैंक एड्रियन का मर्डर हुआ है, मेरे को तो नहीं लगता है. इसने किसी और को ही पेल दिए ले.
A turkey salad sandwich was great.
Frank Morgan?
Who's asking?
You ought to meet Joe's
Cole
buddy.
Phelps, LAPD.
Really?
I understand you're a friend of Adrian Black.
Yeah, I know him.
Are you aware that he's missing?
No, I hadn't heard that. Tough break.
अच्छा, तो ये टूल्स वाला बंदा है क्या जिसने इसके घर पे पाइप लगाया था? हाँ, पूछते हैं इसको फिर.
We found Black's car abandoned in a freight depot, covered in blood. You know anything about that, Morgan?
Hell no. I'm sorry to hear that. I like Adrian. He's a good boss.
Please, don't tell me you actually believe this jerk-off, Phelps. You're lying, Morgan. You were there.
And you're talking out your ass, detective. How about you prove I was out at that rail yard?
हाँ ये वाला बोल सकता हूँ मैं इसको.
You were there, Morgan. We found a receipt in the trunk of the car. It has your name on it. We can call the slaughter yard and nail you on it.
All right already. That fool Adrian's fallen for some dame in Seattle. He wanted me to make it look like he'd been attacked.
अच्छा तो ये उसको मारा नहीं है, ये बंदा खुद दूसरी बंदी के साथ भाग गया है और वो जो खून है वो डुक्कर का खून डाला है उसने गाड़ी में. अच्छा.
Where exactly is Black holed up?
No idea. I think he took off for Seattle.
I'm tired of your shtick, Morgan. Spill it, or we take you out in the alley and we knock it out of you.
He's holed up at my place. He's waiting for some money to come through before he blows town.
An address?
It's an apartment house at the corner of Temple and Figueroa. Apartment number 2.
I think that's all.
Thanks
for your help, Morgan.
Hey, I'm just glad I could help. I love cops.
Cuff him, let him go. It's up to you, Phelps. There's no way I'm writing this idiot up.
हाँ भाई अरेस्ट कर. आरामखोर टाइम वेस्ट करता है.
You got Morgan's address? Let's get over to his apartment.
भाई चला भाई गाड़ी चला. कुछ चुदी ना कर गाड़ी चला.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Fine. Where are we headed?
गाड़ी चला भाई.
KGPL calling car 11K. 11 King, come in.
चलो भाई.
Let's check the place out. Come on.
F. Morgan.
Apartment 2.
Second floor. Apartment 2 ना तो एक वन पे उधर. सेकंड वाला एकदम कोपरे में. ओ नहीं ये वाला. अच्छा ये क्या है, इसका क्या टाइमिंग है? ये किधर लेके आए फिर? अरे ये दूसरा है.
Help you, gentlemen? LAPD detectives, Mr. Black. You're under arrest.
Look, I'm really sorry about this. I never tried to hurt anyone. I just needed to get away from LA. I won't put up a struggle. Just let me get my things.
भागेगा ये. लेगा.
I knew it! Phelps, go after him. I'll try and head him off in the car. Remember, the gun is the last resort.
तो भागने का क्यों है भाई?
Running, Adrian.
भागने का मतलब ही नहीं बनता भाई. बीवी को समझा देने का. ये मेरा लफड़ा है दूसरी जगह पे.
It's over, Adrian. Why not just come clean with her, Black? Why the melodrama?
I thought it would be easier.
No, it just got a whole lot harder. Adrian Black, you're under arrest for conspiracy and fraud. We'll see what the DA has to say about wasting police resources on a wild goose chase like this.
You're gonna lose your wife, lose your job, and probably end up in the big house.
I hope she was worth it, Adrian.
बीवी से धोखा. Heavy.
That turned out to be quite some case, huh? Adrian, what an idiot. You got an arrest and a clearance in your first case, and in fine style, too. Well done, detective. Efficient investigation technique, good public presence. You keep that up and you learn from Bukowski here, you could go a long way in this department.
बोनस दे दो बेंचोत कब तक बेंचोत बेसिक सैलरी बढ़ाओ भाई अलाउंस भी बढ़ाओ जल्दी जल्दी केस क्लोज तेरा भाई डिस्टिंग्विश्ड Mr. Black is no doormat. The right evidence and she would have spilled the beans on her husband. अच्छा केस नो द राइट एविडेंस एंड शी वुड हैव स्पिल्ड द बीन्स ऑन हर हस्बैंड सिटी डैमेज इंजरीज नहीं हुए व्हीकल डैमेज हुआ है अच्छा हाँ मतलब उसको पता था ये उसके पीठ पीछे क्या पता मे बी एनीवे मूविंग ऑन छोटी छोटी बातें होती रहती है
Okay, we're going to keep this short. I'm already late for the DA. First up, Phelps, Bukowski. We got a report of a brand new Packard abandoned in an empty lot off 2nd Street between Olive and Grand. PR is one Oswald Jacobs says the vehicle was dumped in his backyard. There's a patrolman on site. Get down there and see what you can turn up. Any questions? Good. Get going.
अरे लौड़े का बाल पूछने तो दे any questions.
Better go earn our pathetic wages.
Rimsky, O'Halloran. Intelligence has information on a
Good,
stolen car
Babu.
racket.
An abandoned vehicle. We catch all the good ones, huh, folks?
Sounds like there's more to it than that. Nobody dumps a shiny new Packard unless they borrowed it without asking.
चला भाई चला.
Very funny.
Come on, my brother. Let's go save the world. You hear about Adrian? Brought in Seattle, threw him out. Wife says
हमेशा इसको ही चलाने दूंगा मैं गाड़ी अभी.
Phelps, traffic.
I'm Officer Houlihan. Car's down the alleyway, detectives.
We got a call about an abandoned vehicle?
Yes, sir. The car has flags. Might be some kind of diplomatic vehicle.
Has anyone touched this vehicle since you arrived?
No. And that Jacobs bird over there was on station before I got here.
We'll talk with him in a moment. Give us some time to look the place over.
Sure, take your time. He's a sore-headed old son of a bitch anyway.
तो पहले अपने को आजू बाजू का एरिया जो है वो ये करना पड़ता है एंड देन जो बंदे ने पुलिस बुलाया है उसको इंटरोगेट करना पड़ता है ऐसा अच्छा चलो भाई खोलो ट्रंक खोलो नंबर प्लेट गायब
We'll have to use the registration to trace the owner.
चेसी नंबर रहेगा ना चेसी नंबर से पता चलेगा गाड़ी किसका है ये रहा चेसी नंबर
Swaddling underwear. It's owned by the Argentinian embassy.
नेम स्टाइल पैकर्ड क्लिपर कॉन्सुलेट जनरल ऑफ अर्जेंटीना बाबा बिग शॉट का गाड़ी है एल डेविस नहीं ये एल डेविस नहीं है रजिस्ट्रेशन फी $15 और नाम किसका है ये रजिस्ट्रेशन नाम नहीं दिख रहा है ओके ट्रंक में क्या है
Empty.
टूल बॉक्स है ओके टायर घूम
Stealing the wheels is for amateurs. car ring would have stripped it in a warehouse.
Make a request to Washington for a fingerprint check.
Combination wrench. Must have used it to remove the wheel lugs. Nothing significant. I don't think this is going to help us. I don't think so. Optimistic, Cole.
ये क्या है?
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
Could you run the name Dewey Brothers? Possibly a dealership or car mechanics workshop.
One moment. Dewey Brothers Packard Dealership, 629 Figueroa Street.
Got it. Thanks for your help.
ड्यूवी ब्रोस डीलरशिप, अच्छा उसके से फ्रेंच लिया क्या? और क्या मिला इधर?
This doesn't pertain to the case.
अच्छा ओके, बट ऐसा थोड़ी है भाई, वो मैच स्टिक किधर से लिया रहेगा सब?
Must have taken the flag as a souvenir. Can't have any street value.
Seems irrelevant.
दो है क्या इधर? चलना ये बंदे को ही डायरेक्ट पूछते हैं.
Oswald Jacobs?
That's right.
What exactly happened here, Mr. Jacobs?
Last night, I was looking out of my window. I like to keep an eye on what's going on.
I can understand that.
You see this empty lot? Damn kids play stickball here. Always breaking my windows. Always asking for their ball back.
Can we get back to the car, Mr. Jacobs?
Don't be impatient, Sonny. Anyways, last night I see this brand spanking new Packard up on bricks.
अभी साला ना सब पे साला शक करना पड़ेगा मेरे को.
Did you see who stole the Packard?
Hell yes, I did. I saw 3 goddamn Mexicans going to work on it.
Mexican suspect?
You're sure it was 3 Hispanics? Not some local kids you're looking out for?
Hell no. Little sons of bitches live around here. I'd love to see them in juvenile hall. But you got your wires crossed, son.
After the Mexicans left, you didn't go anywhere near the car?
After I scared them off? No, I didn't go anywhere near that car.
You went out to the car. Once they were gone, you had to take a look for yourself.
I was curious. Ain't no law against that. So what if I took a look around that car? You can't be accusing me of nothing.
What exactly did you see them take?
They was working on the tires. That's all that was took.
Right. So what did you take, Jacobs? Do you want my partner to pat you down?
I found a notebook in the glove compartment. I was going to show you. It's on the chair on my porch.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Jacobs. You can speak to Officer Thibault about signing a formal statement.
When you get the car out of the way, maybe you could come back and do something about those kids.
How about we bring you an umpire's mask?
एक इसमें मैं उसके ऊपर डाउट किया ना तभी वो सच बोल रहा था.
Any ideas?
Jacobs dumped the book he was reading in a hurry when we walked up. I'm curious what he didn't want us to see.
Okay, so we have the owner of the vehicle, a degenerate. I'll run John Madsen by R&I. Contact details on a William Dewey. This looks like business rather than pleasure. Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Can you put me through to Michigan 2458, please?
Connecting you now. Hello, can I help you?
LAPD, ma'am. Can I speak to John Madsen, please?
He's at school, officer. What's this about? Is he in trouble?
How old is your boy, ma'am?
Just turned 16.
Wrong person, Mrs. Madsen. Sorry to disturb you. Messages for me, please.
There's just one message for you, Detective. A four-door Packard, diplomatic license number Paul Robert 706, was reported missing this morning by Juan Francisco Valdez.
Could you have him brought in?
He's already here at Central, Detective. He's demanding an audience, as he calls it.
Thanks. Can you get a message to Captain Leary? Tell him we'll be in as soon as we can. Thanks, ma'am. Can you cordon off this lot until we have the vehicle impounded?
Yes, sir, Detective.
We'll follow up on the owner. Get a statement from Jacobs, and I'll read your report back at the station.
I want to make homicide. You know
About time. Are you the senior officer I requested?
I'm Detective Phelps, and this is Detective Bukowski.
Have you any idea how long I've been waiting to speak with you? I am needed back at the consulate, and you keep me here like a common criminal.
All right, friend. Let's take a deep breath and start all over again. Mr. Valdez.
Consul General. I insist on my full title.
Argentinian Consul General and stolen Packard owner.
Where did you purchase the car?
My secretary and driver arranged the purchase. A disreputable place, Dewey Brothers by name. As soon as I can have it arranged, I will have my Hispano Suiza brought up from Buenos Aires.
Bought a Packard, Valdez? A snob like you doesn't drive an American car. I want answers or I'll smack you around the teeth.
William Dewey offered me a substantial bribe to make a purchase at his establishment. It is not unusual to make this kind of transaction in the civil service.
Don't tell that to the Argentine taxpayers. Consul General, we have located your car. Can you tell us how it was stolen?
It must have been stolen from the consular garage. Terribly inconvenient, of course. I want the perpetrator soundly flogged.
Unfortunately, we don't do that here, Your Worship. I think you know who stole the car and why they stole it, Valdez.
How dare you! If I was a younger man, I would demand satisfaction. And what evidence do you have that links me to the thief? And an apology is in order before I will continue.
We'll be in touch, Consul General.
अच्छा ये गलत बोल दिया मैंने.
Poor little Swiss. She was 13 if she was a day.
I saved the whole year for that car.
Finished with Valdez.
Thank God. I'll get rid of him in a couple of hours.
Yeah, I'm thinking of moving up to a 45. I want to stop him with one round.
I've been in this job 20 years. I never fired my gun.
If you can fake sincerity, you got it.
You're behind the wheel.
All right.
Where to?
चलो भाई थोड़ा बढ़ते हैं अभी.
Mr. Valdez moves in some peculiar circles for an international bon vivant.
Ah, English, please. See, this is why nobody invites you out for drinks.
It's just very industrious of him to be so involved.
स्टार्टिंग में थोड़े हल्के केसेस मिल रहे अपने को.
Don't tell me, let me guess. You were making your way past the lot, caught sight of the new model 4-door, and couldn't help yourself. You could see yourself in that car and just had to take a closer look. Well, I can't say as I blame you.
LAPD, Mac. We'd like to speak with the owner.
That's me, William Dewey, proprietor, at your service.
We're investigating the theft of a Packard belonging to the Argentine embassy. Are you missing a combination wrench?
I don't know, Detective, but I know how we can find out. Follow me. We keep all our tools in here.
Mind if we look around?
आवाज आया ना? कुछ तो आवाज आया इधर. But
You sure
toolbox
you
तो
guys
मिलता ही
aren't
रहेगा ना?
interested in a new car? Huh? Maybe a used car. I have some nice used cars for guys in your wage bracket.
Why don't you give us some alone time, Dewey? Go sell some cars or whatever it is that you do.
वो नीचे वाला है. अच्छा अभी लगाने का इधर गुम हुआ ये नीचे वाला है. 3x4 का पाना गुम है भाई. ये नीचे वाला है. ऊपर.
One left.
Gabriel Delgado is missing a 3-quarter.
Don't think this is any use to us. No good to me.
ऐसा हो सकता है वैसे चुराया हुआ गाड़ी का.
Hasn't given me anything to go on.
No good. We need diplomatic plates.
भाई इसका टायर वायर गुम हो गया तो ये चोरी करके तो नहीं लाया टायर, इसको ही पूछते हैं।
If you don't mind, we have a few questions. A wrench from this dealership was used to strip the wheels from a Packard last night, Mr. Dewey. A couple of Hispanics were seen taking parts.
We've had a spate of thefts ourselves. Comes with the location. Thieving bastards to steal anything the minute your back is turned.
What are you hiding, Dewey? Spill it. You don't want the LAPD getting too interested in this place.
So I hire a few illegals. It's cheaper than hiring returning GIs. They have less attitude. Downside is, they're a little light-fingered.
Packards are great cars, but this doesn't look like the kind of place favored by foreign embassies. How do you know Valdez?
I don't know Valdez. The embassy bought the car. All I know is he must know a quality car when he sees one.
चल इंट्यूशन को यूज करते हैं।
And I know a shyster when I see one. You and Valdez are in this together.
Me and Valdez? I hardly know him. Valdez wouldn't wipe his shoes with me.
Valdez testifies accepting bribes during transaction with William Davey.
We've talked to Valdez. He was very obliging. He told us all about the arrangement the two of you had. And now quit wasting our time.
Okay. So I met Valdez in a bar. We cut a deal and he bought the car through the embassy. I cut him some change on the side. It happens all the time.
Where can we find Delgado?
I don't know. He sure as hell isn't here.
You're lying. You got him holed up somewhere.
I'm having nothing to do with that kid. You can't prove any different. That kid's temper's like a time bomb. I want nothing more to do with him or you.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Dewey.
No problem. God damn that kid. I'm just an honest car salesman. Seems like you just don't know who you can trust these days.
Going to movies, Dewey. You're missing your calling.
अच्छा फिर उन लोग फिर झूठ बोलना चालू कर देते हैं, ऐसा सीन है।
Look about it. Look, it's the latest thing.
तेरा कॉल कर लेता हूँ।
Phelps 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an address for a Gabriel Delgado.
Delgado. Last known address has him living with a common-law wife. 103 Hill Street, apartment 3.
Time to visit Gabriel Delgado. See how good his excuse is.
Let me guess. Hiding from the wife?
यार अपन सेव कर सकते हैं क्या इसमें? सेव नहीं कर सकते। चलो भाई गाड़ी में बैठो।
Can you drive to this one?
Where are we going?
You read this story in the Examiner about the Navy developing three-dimensional.
Never was any trouble.
Delgado's resident.
Okay, let's see what Gabriel has to say for himself.
I just hope our archangel hasn't already flown.
What the hell is this guy doing?
यही है ना?
Here he is, apartment 3.
Olo.
Yeah.
LAPD, ma'am. We're looking for Gabriel Delgado.
Gabriel?
We're from the police. Policia, you understand?
Yes, I understand. Could you come inside? What do you want with Gabriel? Is he in trouble?
Stay where you are, Miss
चोरी
Rodriguez.
कह रहे.
We need to take a look around.
But he is not here. I have told you.
Check out the surrounds. I'll stay with the broad. So how far along are you, Anna?
Nearly 20 weeks.
Right. So how's it going to be when you go into labor and he's not around?
You are wrong about Gabriel. He will be a good father.
Souvenirs are a dumb move.
Already he works hard to provide for us.
Unless you help us here, Anna, your little one won't be seeing Papa for a very long time.
Not sure this means much. Doesn't look like anything.
इसमें कुछ नहीं. दरवाजे खोल नहीं सकता क्या मैं?
This isn't what we're looking for. Not everything here is going to be relevant. Incidental.
Okay. किचन में कुछ.
Serving breakfast for 2, Anna? You should have cleared up.
पकड़ी गई है ये बंदी.
I'm stumped. Ideas? You're in serious trouble, Miss Rodriguez.
झूठ बोलती है.
Here. I have done nothing wrong.
Tell us the truth.
तू मेरे को
Anna.
बता कि गैब्रियल
Has
किधर है?
Gabriel been here?
I haven't seen him for at least 3 nights.
तेरी नी की झूठ बोलो.
You keep lying to me, and I'll send you and your baby to jail.
He lives here, but he hasn't come home. I swear it.
अरे झूठ बोल रही है भाई.
Enough, Anna. There are signs all over this place that he's been back.
He was here last night. I have never seen him so angry. He went out to his shed and put some things in it. I don't know what, and I don't want to know. I love him.
Why did he steal the car, Anna?
The customer insulted him. He has his honor, no?
Insulted. अच्छा.
His honor, Anna?
He said Dewey's friend tried to make a woman out of him. He no longer respects this man, Dewey. He took the car to show this maricon that he is a man.
Maybe check out back, too. This punk has something stashed somewhere, I know it.
बैकयार्ड में कहाँ पर भाई? नीचे क्या?
Hey, keep it down, would you? My little girl just got to sleep.
I guess मेरे को बाहर जाना पड़ेगा.
That's the cop from the newspaper.
Diplomatic license plates.
Diplomatic license.
Circumstantial.
Card के दोनों.
Looks like Valdez gets his wheel back.
और कुछ सीन नहीं ना इधर. I don't think so. और कुछ है. तो यहीं से भी जा सकता था क्यों?
We found a license plate matching our stolen vehicle in the shed.
Aja,
Add
we
in the
need you.
assortment of parts,
Aro.
we can make Gabriel
Thoda
for a
der
dozen other thefts. It's time to get serious, Anna.
You must ask these questions of Gabriel. I know nothing of these car parts.
झूठ बोल रही है ये.
You're lying, Anna. I think you're a willing accomplice in these robberies.
What proof do you have that I stole the cars? You come into my house to insult and bully me? I have known many policia like you.
Gabriel wasn't at work. Where can we find him?
He said he would never go back. Gabriel is out driving around in his car.
If you tell us where he is, I will try and bring him in. If we have to track him down ourselves, it could end very badly for him, Miss Rodriguez.
He is out with his chivatos, Julian and Enrique. They race on the corner of First and Santa Fe. I have pleaded with Gabriel to stop, but he would not listen.
एक wrong किया मैंने एक.
We will put in a good word for you, Anna. As far as we're concerned, this sits with Gabriel.
We know where the kid is. Let's go stop these clowns and get them off the street.
Wrong जगह जा रहा हूँ.
That's the cop from the newspaper.
उसका क्या करूं मैं? रामखोर। अरे यार सेव कैसे होता है? पढ़िए, सेव का ऑप्शन रहना चाहिए ना यार। मैं की एक सेव कैसे करूं मैं? अच्छा, तो गाड़ी में बैठता हूँ, रुको। वो बोलते हैं गाड़ी में बैठा तो हो जाता है।
You can drive. And where exactly are we going?
And that place. What kind of man?
Quick! They're getting away!
Phelps,
भाई ये तो डायरेक्ट चालू हो गया। बट एनीवे गाइस, विल कंटिन्यू बाद में। ठीक है। चलो गाइस, मिलते हैं फिर नेक्स्ट स्ट्रीम में। टिल देन, गुड बाय।